Okay, for all you guys and girls who pull doubles and triples, a little later in this video, I'm going to have a tip for you that you may or may not already know. Yeah, you probably already know. Maybe. All right, 7 a.m. pulling out of the house. Saturday morning. Saturdays usually run a little smoother. The traffic, at least from the house to the yard, is better 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. But get out of town, going north up through North Texas and Oklahoma on 35, it gets thick on the weekends for some reason. You know, they say the COVID is coming back, but even though the numbers are starting to go down, but you can't tell it by the traffic. People are not staying in the way they were at first, and it's traffic is picking up even around town some, even since it's supposedly getting worse for a while since we started opening up, but traffic really hadn't slowed down since that either. So hopefully it's running its course and things will get back to completely normal and the economy will pick up. Now for trucking, it ain't slowed down for me. For our business, they're asking for volunteers every weekend to run freight, line haul. But anyway, I'm gonna get over here to the yard and get hooked up, see what we can get into for a Saturday morning. Let's go. Okay, hey y'all, we are hooked up, ready to go to Billings. Not a normal day. I was all set to go early, but ran into a few issues. But before I get into that, I want you to go down in the description, check out my Instagram link and my Facebook link to Mark's Trucking Life Facebook group. Let's go down there and mix it up when we're not on YouTube. Anyway, so I got hooked up to my first set. The lead heavy, 21,000 something, but it actually out great. It was 18.5 on the drives and like 18 on the trailer. Great, perfect. So I went around, hooked up to my rear, put air to the trailers, no plunger in the pintle hook. What's a plunger in a pintle hook? If you don't pull doubles or never did, you may not know. And if you do pull doubles and you don't know what the plunger is, you should probably know. Anyway, the plunger, I'll show some pictures here, is actuated by a brake chamber which sits behind the plunger on the frame of the trailer. And when you put air to the trailer, to both trailers, and you have the air open on the airline, pushes a plunger out, and there's a stopper thing that goes tight up against the tongue on the dolly, keeps it tight in the pintle hook. This one's not working. So when it's not working, it'll look kind of like the first picture I'm fixing to show you, and you can't have that. That's too sloppy. It'll pop that latch open probably. So the second picture shows you what it looks like when it's properly pushed out, tight against the tongue. Anyway, wasn't working that way. Shop couldn't do anything with it. So switch the trailers around, put it on the rear, pull it that way, which would have been great, but that lead trailer was more than 3,000 pounds heavier than the rear. And you should know, and you know that the lead trailer needs to be heavier, or at least close. I think they give you a little leeway on, maybe 1,500 pounds, 2,000 pounds on having your rear trailer heavier, but this one was over 3. So yank some freight off that thing, switch them around and go. Well, Doc couldn't get to it. Like I said earlier, we're real busy, and they're just trying to keep up with getting the stuff out they need to keep up with. And this trailer wasn't even loaded in Dallas, so they weren't real hip on messing with it. So he gave me another trailer. They'll fix that trailer, put it on the rear of another set going to Kansas City, and they'll fix it up there at their shop. That way they don't have to strip this whole trailer to put it in the shop and then load another trailer. So I got all hooked up. I'm switched around, got the right trailers, got the right weights. I'm dispatched. I'm gonna go up to Billings and hopefully everything goes smooth getting up there. See you up the road. Hey y'all, we are in Billings. Unfortunately, with my delay this morning getting out, my meat man got here early. It wasn't too bad though. He did his 30-minute breaks, maybe a little bit longer, and then got out of here right away after we switched out. So I'm all pre-tripped up, ready to go, waiting for my 30-minute break to be over here in a couple minutes. But yeah, I got up here, everything went okay, and we're going to go back to Dallas on a Saturday. And oh, by the way, this is the last run that my meat man's coming here. He's going to do a Denver laydown starting next week. So I got a new guy, so pray for us that he's a good meat man and that he likes to get out early and meet and get out of here. And hopefully we can string together a couple weeks of normal run without any delays like we've been having. But that's trucking, right? So anyway, I'm going to get on back to Dallas, see if everything goes smooth. Thinking about stopping at a place in Denton. We'll see if we can get back there before they close, but if not, I'll tell you about it later. Anyway, let's get down the road. Okay, made it back to Dallas in one piece generally. Got all fueled up and dropped my set. I did not stop at the place that I thought I might stop. 2 reasons. 1, they'd been closed by the time I got there. I was running so late. 2, I had a set, 2 trailers, both to Houston, and I'm pretty sure a team was going to take them, so I thought they may be waiting for them, so I didn't want to stop and put them behind. But anyway, made it back just fine. Not too bad. Got here a little bit before 7. All in all, it wasn't bad, but I could have been back 5:30. But yeah, all good. Now I get 2 days off. Spend most of it getting ready for next week, but I will relax some. Trust me. I'm getting to the age where I know I need to relax. Don't neglect relaxing. You young guys, you'll burn yourself out. Trust me. Anyway, that's it. We'll see you next week down the road.